party started here at Future Circuit, November 2022 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. There you go. AvGeek telling you in the chat. They've got 11 lines with DAS 29. That is, I'd say it's unreal, but I don't know. It's obviously very real if it happened, right? If I adjust that there we go. All right, I'm sure Vandy would have some things to say if I said that it was unreal. Justin Cam. That should do. Of course, Blep to Blop. Thank you so much for the follow as we begin. Pollo getting coffee done, the pre-match ritual. See how effective of that how effective of a strategy that is, if I could speak in any form or fashion. See how effective of a strategy that is in just a little bit here again, as he'll be taking on BongoChan Owo, aka Fiprox, in just a little bit after this match is concluded. But early days. Got about 25 lines in for each. NGC will score a Tetris, go to 139. 98,000 here for the AvGeek. Of course, welcome in Hannah, Tetris, and Trisky. Welcome. Welcome in, my friends. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just spill coffee on the console. It'll start jittering enough, right? It'll start jittering enough to where it gets 12 hertz. Naturally, of course. Kids, do not try that at home. Speaking of don't try this at home, got a messy board here for AvGeek. Having to take some burns here towards the middle of the stack. Definitely would not recommend trying a board like that, but it's gonna work. I'm gonna look to get an L piece. That's the piece they needed right there. L piece gonna resolve the board, followed by a J. Now is in Tetris ready position here. There's a long bar. There's the Tetris 166 for AvGeek, 241 for NGC. Having a solid game here through 55 lines for both. And of course, these two players, again, you know, as far as DAS players are concerned, very high-level DAS players, of course. NGC, man, on the right there, well known for winning Scamper's DAS tournament, the real DAS tournament. Not to be confused with the test tournament that was also ran just a couple months prior. But NGC is certainly well known for having that crazy finish up against none other than Pixel Andy. An absolute nail-biter, and yeah, it was NGC able to pull that off. Obviously a very formidable DAS player in his own right, but not too done. I mean, AvGeek, a very solid player as well, as we saw, has 11 lines with DAS on 29. So it's certainly one of those players that could keep it going if, if they've got a low enough board. As we do have the gift sub from Lil Cutie Hannah given to Trisky Sky. Thank you so much for supporting CTM. As AvGeek's in trouble. Nice little quick tap on that right side, but AvGeek in dire need of a long bar right now, but not gonna show up, so I have to take some more skims. Oh, come on, game. There it is. 2 long bars back to back. Tetris is all thumbs up. Cannot believe they got away with that one. Oh, my word. It's like, oh, yeah, no problem. We're good. 97 lines for AvGeek, 317, 410 for NGC through 94 lines. So about a 100,000 point lead real time here for NGC. Is actually a couple lines back as well, so not enough lines to really make too much of a difference, but so about a 100K lead. So AvGeek will certainly have their work cut out for them on the 19 plus, barring an early top out here from NGC, which, knowing him, I don't anticipate that whatsoever. as he hits a nice S-spin there on that right side. We're about 20 lines away from transition, now closer to 15 lines away, as NGC has surpassed the 500K mark. AV with a slight misdrop, looked like hung a T on that left side. So now is really gonna have to get this down here. Only has 10 lines to go till transition. Good burns there. Maybe could have maybe put that L piece on that left side, but perhaps did not have the dash to do it. Might have been why they didn't go for that. Either way, next Tetris will send AvGeek to transition, but may end up opting to burn this last line here. Go for the tuck. And yeah, we'll burn in transition, followed by the Tetris 416 for AvGeek. NGC looking at close to a 600K transition if he could just squeak out this last Tetris. Longbar shows, there it is, 599 transition. A very solid 18 game from NGC, man. We are off and running here on the 19 plus. All right, bank Tetris for both. We're on level 20. 649 for NGC, 471 for AvGeek. Still has their work cut out for them as they add a Tetris there, 497. Left goes that L piece. And a little bit high here. We use an L, which is just not coming for AvGeek. And that board's gonna spiral out of control. 498, the final score. And a 661, a commanding lead here for NGC. We'll take game number one. And there you go, AvGeek tell you. As soon as I made those misdrops at the beginning, I knew it was over. Yeah, sometimes they do be like that. And of course, NGC having the same 29 gas peaks. There you go. Not surprised to hear that, certainly. Oh, goodness gracious. We got two ready players with a Hover 3 and with the Jim V5 ready. So let's go ahead and count them down. Game number 2. We'll continue on here. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, it's crazy to me, you know, even with all the rolling happening, you know, the DAS players like these two are just really pushing the limits with it. You know, you got people getting 1.3 with DAS now. Now you got people getting 11 lines on 29 with DAS. Oh man, I have full respect for all these DAS players here. For having the level of patience required to even attempt those records, I could never. Like, I seriously could never do it. Not with DAS anyway, you know. And he's got 26. Again, I don't even know if I should be surprised by that. Like, you know, like it is Pixelandy, right? Like, I mean, I don't know how surprised I should be by that, if at all. We're underway here in game 2. A bit of complications here on NGC's side. He's at 136. He's got a slight lead here over AvGeek, who's at 122. Both players trying to navigate their respective traffic here. You got AvGeek getting out of it. There's a Tetris 147 for both players. So a nice neck and neck start. And yeah, I would assume that Andy's got a vid somewhere. I don't know, because I haven't seen it, but I could believe that it's out there. All right, bank touch to NGC. We got a couple clean boards now. We are about 200K a piece, 216 specifically for AvGeek, 199 for NGC. We are both 50 lines in as NGC adds a Tetris. We got ourselves a nice neck and neck game here. Again, this game number 2. Ooh, looks like AvGeek's in a bit of trouble though. Like maybe had a bit of a drought going there. Finally, a long bar shows. And oh man, really needs a J for that left side. Quick taps it over. And is gonna be A-okay. There's a long bar, there's the Tetris. 247 will take the lead over NGC. 227 his score, but is now behind in lines on account of that high up burning from AvGeek. Yeah, some very clutch J's there from AvGeek. They're gonna maintain this one Tetris lead. Yeah, and I will say, I sure hope that AvGeek is using the TV that they had in Portland. Yeah, literally had this huge, like, back of a CRT, like took the back of it off, brought it to CTWC, and was like, yo, everybody, y'all need to sign this. And of course yours truly did get a chance to sign that. I'm really glad that I did. But hopefully, I do hope that is a TV that AV's using. That was insane, just watching them carry that around the entire weekend. Getting everybody to sign it. Like, I could not even imagine. But what I can imagine, right? Well, I don't even have to imagine what I'm about to say. Is that AvGeek's got the lead. They're at 409, NGC at 373. Yeah, I was saying it looked kind of heavy, even though it was just the back of it. Like, it was still pretty large, you know, it's a large TV. Or at least it came off of a large TV, right? Like, I think it wasn't small, I'll tell you what. But AvGeek gonna get a nice center roll Tetris, row 8, or column 8, excuse me. Row. Yeah, whoa, AvGeek just got Tetris on row 8, can you believe that? No, because it didn't happen. So, yeah, column 8 Tetris, that is to say. But now AvGeek setting up, there it is, dirty Tetris from AvGeek. Row 4, not 8. So about half of what I almost accidentally said. I'm gonna set up another column 8 Tetris. We're approaching transition. Longbar gonna come for the bailout there. Those are some nasty pieces that came just before it. They're 509. NGC man 452, excuse me. NGC just a couple lines back, a Tetris worth of lines behind, and we'll get the Tetris to make that up. So 125 lines, 512 to 477. About a 1 Tetris difference. As AvGeek needs a bar, like literally right now. In the worst kind of way, not gonna happen. It's right there, it is in the next box. 512, the final score. So NGC, with that Tetris, will take the 2-0 lead in the set. Just one win away from making the second round. Oh, there you go. Yep, AvGeek confirming. That is the TV in action right now. Beautiful. You saw Eric ICX's signature. Beautiful. Now I get to, oh wait, unless he's gonna adjust. Okay, cool. I was saying, I can move you, but. Amazing TV. Oh, look who's here. Welcome in, Martz. Good. As we do have a ready from AvGeek. So he had to step away for a quick moment, but now he's ready to go. So we'll go ahead and count him down. Game number 3. Game point here for NGC. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And of course, it is game point here. So I will say it, coming up next will be Fiprox versus Pollo. Whether that be after this game or after the conclusion of maybe a couple more, we're gonna see some more Tetris action here. Well, ooh, AvGeek. Okay, gets that one over to the right. Looks like had a bit of a mishap there. But, oh, look at this. Okay, can we get a T or a Z? We get it? Yeah, there's the Z spin. All right. All right, there we go. Excellent solves for AvGeek. That, wow, that was so satisfying. Yeah, I'm sure one of those stickers on that TV, of course, Martz was talking about. One of those was one of his warm-up is done sticker, as AvGeek hits a triple there. But I'm sure Mart's hoping that warm-up is in fact done for AvGeek, and I'm sure AV hoping for the same. Again, this is a critical game here. Needs this one to stay alive. As they'll knock down a Tetris. 75,000 for AvGeek, 143 for NGC. We are both at about the 30 line marker. Yeah, that's right. Second most beautiful after TW, of course. Yeah. If I didn't fully back the Tetris World Order, right, I wouldn't have like 6 stickers of it. Right? Like Steve had asked me at CTWC, like, hey, you got TWO stickers? I'm like, dude, you gave me like 6 in Milwaukee. I'm good. At the Midwest Gaming Classic, you gave me like 6 of them. Trust me, we're fine. Just waiting to find some good placement pieces for all those stickers that I have. You know, I've got a sticker from Peyton. They're what do you call it? Like a foil sticker of their ferret Lewis. Got one of those. I think I got the CTM one. I think I did. Oh, I did. But I had quite a few, right? Point is, I got quite a few stickers I gotta find some spots for. But speaking of finding spots, players finding pretty good spots for all these pieces as NGC makes an adjustment into that Tetris there. He's at 264 through 61 lines, 217 at a Tetris, 239 for AvGeek through 66 lines. So about halfway through this 18 portion of the game. And yeah, pretty close game. All things considered, even considering the little mishap that AvGeek had earlier, but he handled it really well and was just able to, you know, had that big brain solve. Right, he was able to do that. But now some trouble on AV's side, just a couple of S's. Another S that just doesn't really have a good spot other than that right side, so is cause some burns. NGC's board actually not in the best of shape either. Could really use, yeah, really needed a Z. It did not come in time, but resulted with an L spin and a T spin. That was chef's kiss. That was cool. He's just needing a couple more burns here. This double will help, but Z gonna have to go on that right side. Does not really have another good spot. So we are approaching that 100 line mark here. 322 for AvGeek, 347 at a Tetris, 370 for NGC, man, as we are now just 2 lines separated here. Yeah, these two are cracked. Tell you what, all these crazy solves, yeah, these two are cracked. We're past that 100 line mark here, and real-time score has us neck and neck. NGC behind 6 lines, so that Tetris will give him the lead by about 1 Tetris here. So as far as pace is concerned, again, NGC with the lead, but real-time, we're pretty neck and neck. So AvGeek kind of putting a little bit, perhaps putting that pressure on to keep up the efficiency so that way NGC can maintain the lead. But he's been handling it pretty well so far. He's hanging on to it. Now he's just waiting on a long bar as we're 15 lines away from transition on his side. There's a long bar for the score. Under 10 lines to go now for both of our two players. NGC still hanging on to a lead, 470 to 443. One Tetris available for both. AvGeek will get it, 475, the score at transition. NGC gonna look to pile on the points here, get one more Tetris here, get that 500K at transition. Okay, gonna take a triple into the Tetris, 523, the score at transition for NGC. So off we run, this is it, game 3. It is do or die for AvGeek. Needs this one to stay alive. We'll get the Tetris there, 513. Is on level, is 10 lines ahead though, as the transition happened earlier on their side. NGC needing an L piece, will finally get it. So he's gonna have to take some burns. If you're NGC, this is a chance you're looking for to start closing the gap. There's Lumber, there's the Tetris. Actually, has taken the lead, 569. Nice to 538. NGC still not clean here. So it's gonna be AvGeek. We're gonna pile on the points here. This is, I mean, if you're AvGeek, this is exactly what you needed. Good birds from NGC. NGC is clean. There's the lumber. There's the Tetris. 577 to 657. Again, about a 10-line difference as AvGeek had the earlier transition, so is going to be playing ahead for pretty much the rest of the game, barring a crazy dig from NGC. And there's another score for NGC. Storming right back into it here as AV is in a bit of a burn situation here. Good burns taken. Now he's got the right side reopened. He's at that devilish score, 666. We'll take a couple burns. There's Lumber. There's the Tetris. 698, breathing a sigh of relief. 622 here for NGC. Not a great board for him either. Get that long bar left. It's going to keep him alive here for a bit. May have just saved in the game. There we go. Ooh, gonna go for it. Dirty Tetris from NGC. 638. At least I think that was a Tetris. No, it was a triple. Either way, it was a good move. He's at 670 here, 194 lines, 203 lines, 743 for AvGeek. We are starting to come down to the wire here as we approach the 29 kill screen. Again, these two are both DAS. Word. NGC though. Oh, he's in trouble. Okay, JP's gonna get to the left side and a nice flat burn. Back by about 100K on the real-time score now, but again, it's 10 lines behind. So this could be neck and neck as far as pace is concerned. We got level 28 here for AvGeek. There is 795. There's the Tetris down the middle to go to 830. I'm gonna try and get that board set up so some 29 play can happen. Make me eat my words. Oh, look at this. Tetris for AvGeek, 866. We're on 29 on their side. Still going, trying to get some extra points in. And no, cannot get the long bar right. Trying to fling it over, trying to will it over there. But it's all up to NGC. He needs 872. Cannot get the T or the long bar to the right. Can't believe it. And AvGeek brings us to a game 4. Breathing a sigh of relief. He is still very much in this. My God. What a finish. That was... wow. Of course, AvGeek needs a quick second after that one. Catch her breath. Oh my word. Only the biggest nail biter they've had in a while. Of course, wrongly upset that I didn't say hey now. Listen, I gotta mix it up a bit, you know? We gotta mix it up. Of course, as we wait for NGC to come back, of course, they're taking a quick second. If you want to support CTM, there are several ways you can do it, and here is one of those ways, right? Want some energy drinks? Raise Energy. Got that partnership going with them. You use !Raise, take it to the link, and the coupon code Monthly Tetris, you'll get 15% off your order. So certainly, if you want to support us, that is a good way to do it. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't also mention our, hold on, let me just fix these transitions. Crying out loud, okay. Of course, we also have our Amazon affiliate link to go.ctm.gg/Amazon, or just put the Amazon command in the chat, and it will take you to all of our affiliate links, including the gloves and the lotion by our 2 CTWC finalists. Right, World Champ rolling gloves or World Finalist lotion. You can find it there, and of course, that will help support Classic Tetris Monthly. Take a look and see if... Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Amazing Force, like, for sure. Like, oh, man. Why am I kidding? Why am I getting an ad for lotion? Oh, my word. Yeah, it's effective, apparently. I mean, I wouldn't know because I use the glove myself, but yeah. Either way, we have a hover 3 from NGC, man. And we have a Gym V5 ready from AvGeek. So here we go. We're playing a 4th one in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, first 2 players to get colors. The NGC finalists, wow. CTWC finalists. Oh my god. Right, we can edit that in post, right? I mean, I was mostly kidding. I don't really care if that gets edited in post or not. Oh my god. Like theoretically, yes, but I'm not gonna make Pumpy go through it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like on my Monday show, right? Like, it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna edit that in post, and I just proceed to never do it just cause. Why? Because I'm too lazy, so, I mean... Oh, my word. Alright, so, okay, it's still a critical situation here for AvGeek. On the road to potentially getting a reverse sweep, because, again, that is what they're going to need to be able to advance the next round. And it's taking the first step by, well, taking game 3, and what was kind of a nail-biter at the end there, right? I mean, they were just pushing each other back and forth pretty much the whole way to the end, and NGC just starting to fall a little bit behind right at the end of that game. But yeah, no, I mean, like I said though, I'm certainly not a user of lotion for rolling. I don't know. I find that the glove is consistent, right? And I don't actually use the Eric glove specifically myself, but I know plenty of people that do, such as, you know, Eric, and that have had lots of success. Right. Like, I happen to find a different material that worked better for me, but you know, everyone's different, right? I think for a lot of people, though, those gloves are working. But now that ad is out of the way, right, that lengthy advertisement that went deep into game 4. Let's get a score check, shall we? 165 for AvGeek. They're playing up pretty high here. Trying to play with fire a bit. There we go. Gonna get that long bar to burn down. But they're at 169. Hey now, Ronkley. 106 for the NGC man. Having a bit of a slow start. Was gonna hit a spin into the Tetris there to go to 129. The Michigan. Yeah, well, you know, I like both of these guys a lot, honestly. Like, yeah, NGC is technically a bit local to me, right? But, you know. Obviously, I've met both of these two in person. I've had the pleasure of meeting them both, you know. NGC, about a year ago now, I think, as he is setting up for the Vits. You know, over at a place near me, and was able to meet AvGeek at the World Championship this year for the first time. You know, I said both are great. Definitely, it's hard to root against either of them for me, but that's just me. You know, I'm sure, I know NGC will tell you, like, hey, I was there when Birb got his first 300K with rolling, which he was. That is true. He was there. Right? He's also there. That was the same night I also got my first 30 hertz 4-tap with rolling. And yeah, he and my buddy Jakey Winks, who some of you have met, with the three of us, I mean, we all just collectively lost our minds. I dropped the controller. I'm like, whoa, what? So that was a fun night. As we're getting close to transition here, about 30 lines to go. 346 for AvGeek, 302 for the NGC man. So AvGeek certainly starting to heat up here, but unfortunately does have a bit of a burn sequence that they're gonna have to take. And I'm at NGC, so Jake and I actually have been attempting to run, you know, some tournaments out our way, right? And so there was a place we were doing it before, and that we're no longer doing there because the building couldn't handle winter. Let's just say that. Yeah, that was where I met NGC. He came along to one of them, and yeah, ended up smoking both of us. So, you know, that was pretty much how that went. But certainly, I'm looking to, like I said, do it at a new venue. We've got one in mind that we're kind of just wait for them to be ready for us. But, oh man, AvGeek though, kind of waiting to see how they're gonna handle this situation as they transition. 376. God, okay, Square gonna have to go left. Does not really have a better location. Long bar will go left as well, so that's gonna give AvGeek some relief. But we'll be behind in the points here. NGC with that missed tuck is at 448, but oh man, just like that, NGC's in some trouble actually. This game has been a suffer all around. Well, I've been talking about other nonsense. I'm sure the players appreciate that, but NGC, you get that long bar left. Oh my goodness. No shot. Oh my God. NGC bringing this down like a boss. Oh my word. Couple more burns. It should be all cleaned up. There we go. Long bar down the right. And just gotta open up that right side. There we go. NGC is clean now as well. 469 to 405. NGC with the lead. AvGeek, we're gonna claw their way back into this one. But my God, what a crazy down stack from NGC there. That is so mind-blowing there. But now, oh man, NGC gonna need another good piece to the left. The L gonna have to do crazy placements for sure, but I don't know if there's much more you can do. There's nothing more you can do. 480, the final score, was like, this dog getting in my way. But AvGeek gonna push us to a decider in our first match of the day. Oh my word. Bucky causing massive complications. Oh my God. I know how that one goes. guess while we wait for NGC to take care of that, should probably pull up the page to actually report this match because it's about to be done. It's got one more game. An important thing to do. And of course, King is here, cheering on NGC, man. Of course, it's one of King's guys. Sure, he would certainly be happy to see NGC win if we see it. AvGeek looking to pull the reverse sweep. And we got 69 bits. From not Zempro. Don't know why the notification didn't go through there, but I did see it. Don't you worry. It's been seen. Thank you so much for bits we're giving for AV. Go, 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 go. So thanks so much. With 3 googs. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see another one there now. Yeah, I see. You know, I tried. I really tried. Maybe warming up on that 29. I mean, again, it's ridiculous. Seeing DAS players pull things like that. Wow, a near PB right there. My goodness. All right, NGC's ready to go. He's hovering 3. We got it ready from AvGeek. So let's count him down. Game number 5. It's decider time in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And yeah, all good. All good. Was not that long of a wait. But either way, we're off and running here. Winner of this. We'll move on to the next round, our top 8 of this month's Futures Circuit. Be our first top 8 finalist. Yeah, Bucky, yeah, quite a cute dog. Probably a pain at times. Kind of like, like today's thing. But yeah. Certainly. A little dog. We got a couple clean boards here as we are 20 lines through. AV having to take some burns to start, but we'll get a Tetris, go to 63,000 here through 26 lines, and another one go to 86 through 30 lines. NGC already ahead of that though, 25 lines through, 118 to score. So off to a nice start. Geek with a hole to contend with on that left side is trying to hold on for that long bar, but it shows up a couple pieces too late, and again 1 piece too late. Just trying to whittle away at that left side, and long bar gonna come for the middle there. We get an L piece here for AvGeek. Let's see. Waiting for him, and nope, not gonna show up. Even answering my question there with a head nod. Like, nope, not happening. What is this song? Yeah, it's a banger. Yeah, it is a banger. To answer the question, it is Eye of the Storm Part 2 Aftermath. Again, is by Flexstyle, who is gracious enough to let us use their music here at Classic Tetris Monthly. Used by permission, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right, King. Yeah, we just just rip off. Yeah, we just rip off you retro. Right, but the difference there is that there's not a paid prize pool, except for maybe, you know, Kit, which hasn't happened in a while. But even then, I don't think there was much of a paid prize pool, except for like, you know, the ones that were qualifiers for CTWC. But other than that, like. But either way, let's get a quick score check here. All right, let's not rip off our players. Oh, one of those. 292 is the score for NGC, man, through 82 lines. 256 for AvGeek through 85 lines. And they'll add a Tetris, go to 278. So pretty close game here. About a Tetris the difference here. But now AvGeek, yep, look at it, set up the 2 wide. Yep, square comes right as it was set up. Annabelle, but you can see now, he did not have the setup for the square, so it came at a really bad time. Had to take some burns there. All right, but we are about 25 lines away from our transition now for our 2 players. Again, this is the final game, and it's a close one, too. It's exactly what we came here to see. 353 for AvGeek, 106 lines. 110 lines, 394 for the NGC, man. Yeah, we just got a couple of nice clean boards. Right? This is, I mean, pretty tense. But yeah, Kid is it's a fun tournament, as King will tell you in the chat. Yeah, Kingsman Invitational. I'm sure he'll end up announcing one of those just kind of out of the blue. Probably at his next Super Show, he'll probably be like, "Oh, by the way, big announcement." Like, I low-key thought that when he did the last Super Show and announced that CTL was coming back, part of me honestly was like, you know, if this is just the Kingsman Invitational tournament, like, that'd be cool, but like, I don't know that that's a huge announcement. Part of me almost thought that's what it was gonna be. But we've transitioned, all right? That's the more important thing happening right now. We've transitioned as AvGeek. Oh, they thought that was gonna burn. Definitely thought that was gonna burn. 440 is their score right now. Trying to get this down because they're behind in points, and the reverse sweep not gonna happen. And at 480, NGC squeaking by, avoids the reverse sweep, and is punched his ticket to the top 8. And we'll be seeing him back here in just a little bit. Well done, and I'll let you play this out while I report this. Wow, what a game. Came down to 5, almost a reverse sweep. That Phantom Burn just killing AvGeek. And you know, while technically it's a seeding wise, this is definitely an upset. But, you know, I think both these two are pretty evenly matched. I mean, this is, yeah, another victim, as King will tell you. That has been reported. Sure, this is all set. Where's the button? Oh, there's the button. I need to refresh that. There. As I said, we'll let NGC take the victory lap, but again, coming up next will be Fiprox and Pollo. And what I think should be another exciting match here, where NGC man awaits the winner. And we'll take a look at that right now as NGC tops out 641, the final score. There you go. Blue bracket, again, this is the only match that has been played here so far, so we're just showing the blue bracket for now. BongoChan and Pollo. Coming up next, I'm gonna go ahead and run an ad break so it doesn't happen during the match. That would not be good, so. Not Zempro with the tier 1 gift sub to NGC Man 25. Thank you so much. I'll be right back in just a moment. All right, so for those who subscribe and can hear me, thank you so much. You kind of get some behind the scenes. I'm gonna go ahead and switch our seeds. We got what, 5 and then 12? Yeah, 5 and 12. Get NGC out of here. Fix the bottom bar here. Get the parts out of here. And seed 12. Pollo there. And we got Fiprox there. We'll flip this. That away. Beautiful. All right. Just in time as the ad has concluded. Look at that. Perfect timing. See? Birb knows what he's doing. Sometimes. Well, I didn't earlier when I had to play a match, but I sometimes know what I'm doing. So we'll head on over for our next matchup. Fiprox, aka BongoChan, and Pollo about to do battle here. Getting final warm-ups in. Of course, this is our international matchup, right? We had a couple Americans playing in the last match, but getting a little more international here for this one. BongoChan representing France and representing Mexico. It will be Pollo. And would you prefer BongoChan or Fiprox, by the way, dude? Your Discord name, right? Fiprox, but the Twitch name BongoChan. I don't know what you would prefer, but I'm fine with either. If I don't get an answer, I'll just use it interchangeably. If there's one you'd prefer, I want to use that. Oh, that's supposed to say F1 Pro X. Okay. Did not realize that. Okay, got it. Okay. All right, Pollo's ready to go. So when the F1 Pro is ready, we can go ahead and get this one started here. Okay, that's a valid answer, honestly. Mario Kart DS is just general. That's valid. All right, we got 2 ready players. I'm ready too. So let's go ahead. This next round of 16 matchup, F1 Pro X versus Pollo Salazar begins in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Again, NGC man awaits the winner of this matchup. Be an exciting one here. A couple of tappers here. I know Pollo's been kind of delving into rolling a bit as well. Alright. Based on what I had heard earlier, you just seemed happy. Like, you know what? I made futures. I'm feeling pretty good. I think this is his first appearance here in the Futures circuit. I know we've seen him over in Hopefuls and has finally made his way up. Right. Our next bracket here in the Futures. Certainly happy to be here pretty much no matter how this match goes. But Pollo, I think it's certainly wanting to pull another upset here, at least seeding wise. Of course, time will tell how that goes. Right now, he's at 57,000 here through 20 lines. The BongoChan F1 Pro at 72,000 points here through 17 lines at 77 lines. Yes, of course. See, I sometimes know what I'm doing. That was one of those situations where I don't. Quite a few of those. Like, for every instance where I know what I'm doing, there are about 60 instances where I am just a mess. So, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Nice little J-spin on that right side there for F1 Pro. And they're going to knock down a Tetris 130 to 101. The F1 Pro with the lead. Burns required on both sides. Pollo kind of having a bit of a suffer here. Just 111 here through 53 lines. The F1 Pro hanging around here, 181 through 51 lines. So pretty standard game on his end. Pollo just looking for the right burn. That L gonna work. And don't think meant to put that L there. I mean, it works, but don't think that was what he was intending to do there. There we go. Nice burn there with the L. Pollo looking to potentially set up center well here, and he's got it ready. Come on. Come on, game. Give it to him. There it is. Long bar for the score down the middle. Finally back on the board here, but has a lot of catch up to do. Over 100,000 points behind. 152 through 75 lines for Pollo. 69 lines. Hey now, 273 at a Tetris, 296 for Bongo. So yeah, well over 100,000 point lead. Pollo gonna look to up the aggression here as we are starting to approach that 19 speed. We're about 40 lines away, roughly. We're at 90 lines through for him. F1 Pro about 10 lines back. Gonna have to take a few burns up on the top shelf there. As, yep, okay, that S and the J gonna be really helpful. That's right, Kartik. Approaching the turn. Yeah. Pollo's already there at 101 lines, 252. 356 for the F1 Pro at a Tetris. Go to 379 through 98 lines. So about 125,000 points the difference here between these two. At least roughly. Again, kind of a suffer pace here if you're Pollo, but you gotta give him credit though. He's hanging in. Hanging in there. Staying alive. Hasn't really been in any danger of topping out. He's just been in kind of perpetual digs. And is set up right now. If the long bar shows... Oh, he blocked him, but there we go. Dirty Tetris from Pollo. Almost lost out on that opportunity there. That could have been really dangerous had that bar not shown up again. So we're about to transition. 7 lines to go. He's at 309. Has got 2 touches on the table. There's 1. The F1 Pro, 120 lines, 459. Still with a couple touches on the table as well. As Pollo transitions at 336. What's the score for Pollo? 2 touches on the table here for the F1 Pro. We're looking at about a 500K transition. He's able to get that long bar. There it is. Bang Tetris, 509. The transition score for the BongoChan. Oh, a nice long bar left there from Pollo. Still just digging away. We're on level 20s for both. 370 to 539. The F1 Pro with the lead at a Tetris for both. Keep that score differential about the same. So again, Pollo gonna have to up that aggression here. Maybe hope for a mistake here from the F1 Pro, because he's playing like a pro right now. I tell you what. A solid game here. Keeping this board nice and clean. Taking some safe burns as needed. Again, does not have much to worry about. Taking the touches as they come. Playing a very efficient game here. Oh, Pollo, yeah, you see Pollo just like trying to set up, just trying to find literally anywhere to set up, and now it's just gonna, all right, we're burn down, get the right side reopened. Oh, but now, hold on. BongoChan in a little bit of trouble here. He's at 631. He needs a couple of burns on that right side. And that S misdrop might cause some serious problems. Tap, tap, tap. Oh no, cannot get that. Oh my God, cannot get the Elfies over. A couple misdrops later, he's finished at 634. This is the window that Pollo was looking for. Ryman accidentally. 635 is the target score. We're on level 25. Pollo starting to run out of time here and still has some digging to do. And oh, cannot get the L over to the left. Pollo gonna top out as well. And the F1 Pro of the X variety gonna take the first game here. Oh, look at that. You got Wumpus, got all the Discord birds. What in the world? Alrighty. We have a ready in chat from Pollo for game number 2. Have a ready from our bongo friend. There it is. We'll go ahead and count him down. Game number 2. We will continue this one in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Of course, as these guys get underway here, nice little 5 and below to start from Pollo, but it's gotta get underway. You want to see some more futures action later on. In just a little bit here, 53 minutes to be exact. Xenophilius Sasha will take over the comms to call the orange bracket of Future Circuit. That, of course, will feature Mel HK and 20 Dan 03, along with Stick Ang and of course, our friend that's been here in chat pretty much this whole time, Little Cutie Hannah. She'll be playing in that as well. So in other words, I kind of hope this concludes within the hour, because that way it can happen on this channel. We don't have to deal with, using monthly Tetris 2 and, that whole, right? It'd just be a lot easier, scheduling wise. But either way, more than anything, I want to see some good matches, and that's what we've been seeing all day so far. So I'm here for it. Of course, orange bracket you have to look forward to later, but you got this to look forward to now. This top 16 matchup here. It is game 2. Pollo right now with the early lead, having a much stronger start. 139 through 28 lines, 124 through about the same line count here for the F1 Pro. We continue on here. Got a couple of nice clean boards, both sides. And you know, it's kind of a running joke that 2 clean boards, it's a commentator's worst nightmare. Because it means, you know, there's not really any crazy dig that anyone has to navigate through. You know, a couple burns there from the BongoChan, right? Like, it's a couple burns, but nothing really crazy, right? Like, just a couple burns, like, okay, cool, it's open again. So, Pollo's board, okay, yep, I was just gonna say, not very accommodating for squares. That's not very flat, it's rather jagged, or at least it was. So that caused a few burns, but then again, right out of it. Like I said, today is certainly day of futures. Again, all of our players here vying for a spot in next month's Challengers circuit. If I could get that sentence out of my mouth properly, it'd be fantastic. Almost fantastic as these two players are playing right now. 280 for the F1 Pro, 298 out of Tetris, 321. Pollo, again, having a much better game than that game 1. Just was suffering that entire time. And, you know, basically digging the entire game. But now is looking pretty solid here. And honestly, you could say this is the Futures weekend, right? As tomorrow morning, right? We're pretty much playing we're playing 3 out of the 4 brackets for Futures weekend. Of course, one of them happening tomorrow. The red bracket, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. It's gonna feature yours truly versus Saint, along with Alejo and Abalex. There you go. Lots of Futures action happening, including right now as we have approached that 100 line marker here for both these two players. 421 for the F1 Pro, 365 for Pollo. Got the right side reopened now. Of course, Jepper is here, cheering on his friend Pollo. We're getting ready to transition here. BongoChan here working with a center well, a column 7, right? 7, yeah. Waiting on the bar. Tetris ready. Gonna take some good burns, but really just wants a long bar so we can work on getting that back over to the right side. But guess what? It ain't coming. Having to take some more burns here as we're about to transition. 15 lines to go. Come on. Oh my word. Where is this bar for the F1 Pro? What the world? Finally it shows. You kind of barely saw that look on his face. Like, what in the world was that? 474, the score transition. Still has the lead. 433 from Pollo. Oh my God. One of the nastiest shots I've seen here in a while. Like, this ain't Gauntlet. Come on. What's this game doing? Oh, man. 47 for the F1 Pro. 446 for Pollo Salazar. We're on level 20. Tetris for Pollo. We'll go to 471. F1. We'll do some digging here. And that Z is not going to be helpful. Just had to kind of throw it in the middle there. But Pollo's board actually in worse shape right now. At least of the two players, Pollo's got the worst board at the moment. Needs a few more burns to resolve this. And gets that J over the left. As you can see, kind of willing it over there. That Z was not very good for him either. Yes, yeah, you see just the grit, man. He is willing these pieces left and right. Still not too far behind, though. Take a couple more burns. Gonna burn there with a J. Could use an L, but that's not an L, nor is that, or that. That's an L coming way too late. And Pollo's gonna be finished. 494, the final score. And at 549, F1 Pro X. BongoChan will be good. We'll take the 2-0 lead. All right, and we're in kind of a similar situation to the last set. It is 2-0. It is game point. That is true, of course. I mean, that drought nearly causing some serious problems. I mean, F1 Pro handled it like a pro. And was able to survive it and keep this going, right? Man, they will take the win. Pretty crazy drought, but he was just taking skims, doing exactly what he had to do going into transition. As I think the mic just picked up my finger cracking. Apologies. Oh, man, we got our already here from Pollo. And once we have that ready from the F1 Pro as well, we'll go ahead and continue with this game number 3. And there it is. So let's go ahead and got him down. Game 3. Game point in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Again, awaiting the winner of this match. It is the NGC man. Who defeated AvGeek, preventing a reverse sweep. Good burns here from F1 as there was a misdrop right at the beginning. Already having to take some burns, but I think the really good plays here to keep it simple. You know, you have to go for all these crazy tucks and things, right? Keep it simple. I like it. I'm into it. Pollo's got a L overhang here. Kinda needs an L though. There we go. Gonna get it. Now is Tetris ready here. But guess what? No bar yet, so he's gonna have to take a few burns. Board under control. And there we go. Bang Tetris. 98,000 for him to 24 lines. 20 lines, 58,000 points here at a Tetris 81 for F1. Again, this is game point here for F1. A win here will send him to the next round. Win for Pollo will keep this set going. Certainly would like to keep the upset train going. Maybe, hey, who knows? Maybe could pull off the reverse sweep, but right now he's got to take this game first. Does have the lead at the moment by about a Tetris. Add another one there to expand on that. But yeah, both these players have honestly, I mean, in spite of it being 2-0. This has been a really good set all around. Everyone's played really well today. Oh, Pollo. Okay. That LP's gonna be good. Just, he's all smiles like, what am I doing, man? Well, right now you're winning, right? You do have the lead, 232 to 211, but add a Tetris from F1 will take the lead back. It's a back and forth affair right now. All right, bank Tetris for F1, 256 to 257. You know what they say about these kinds of games. This one is neck and neck. Look at that, a 13-point difference for a split second there. It was literally push-down points deciding this game for a moment there. Yeah, that's pretty neck and neck, I would say. Well, gonna get a Tetris here. Does have a hole now at the bottom, so it's gonna need to get that right side reopened. And opts not to put the long bar there to take the triple. Instead, burns with the L. Had the triple there, but gonna find an alternate way out and gonna make it. 316 for Pollo through 91 lines, 83 lines, 351 for the F1 Pro. So is started to open up the lead here, and again is behind in lines as well, so certainly has the pace advantage on this snowy day here in Michigan. But, you know, that's just how it is around here for me, right? It's what I've dealt with my whole life. Like 70 degrees one day, and then the next day it's a friggin' blizzard. Like, what do you want from me? How do, you know, and people always wonder, how do you live like this? Well, I don't know. I don't really know. We've all just kind of been dead inside for a while, and it's fine, so. But the people who aren't dead right now, F1 Pro and Pollo, they're both looking solid here. 452 at a Tetris, 475 for the BongoChan through 115 lines. 116 lines, 416 for Pollo. This drops a Z piece there. Had it not been for that long bar on the right, maybe could have tucked a square underneath that. As you can see, that is a boxy looking hole there. Not to be confused with the player boxy, but you know. But looks like a box, right? The hole looks like a box. As we're about to transition here, actually, Pollo's only got 3 lines to go. This triple will get him there. 430, and not able to get that long bar to the left. We're going to have to really get this to a manageable height to maybe get something over that. Get the J over. Yes, gets the J over, but cannot get the L, and that is going to spell doom. 435, the final score. And the F1 Pro X, the BongoChan. Oh, whoa. Will take the 3-0 sweep. Wow. So Pollo putting up a good fight. Again, no early tops. There is no shame there. This is an excellent set all around. And of course, you can feel free to play this one out if you wish. Right? And we'll go ahead and report these results. Tetris. 3-0. We will. Please. There we go. It's been submitted. All right. We'll take a look at what we've got going here. Both players have now topped out. GG's all around, but it's time. Our first top 8 matchup of this month's edition of Future Circuit. Be our 5th seed versus our 13th seed. The F1 Pro moves on to take on the NGC, man. So, of course, I'm going to run an ad break real quick, just so that way it does not pop up during the match, because that would be no bueno. So, we will be right back. That all set up. BRB. And again, thank you once again to those who are subscribed to Monthly Tetris. It is much appreciated. Just replace Pollo here with NGC. And we need to change. Okay, we need to change this round 1 to round 2. That's important. That's all good. We'll change player to stream. D13. Doki. That works. Need to that a little bigger. Move it to the left. Yep. That'll do. And we move the hearts. This all looks good. Yeah, did not have to do much adjustment. All right. Let's conclude the ad break again. Welcome back. It is time. Let's head on over. Our round 2 matchup. First one here at Future Circuit. This one will determine our first semi-finalist, our first of 4, right? Because that is how tournament brackets work. It'll be our first of 4 semi-finalists. Will it be F1 Pro or will it be NGC, man? Folks, we are just moments away from finding out. The F1 Pro, a little bit of rolling here. Still working on the 5-tap though, it appears. That is certainly one of the tougher parts. Certainly one of the tougher parts of learning rolling. That's not easy. All right. So we are ready to go. There is a hover 3 from NGC, man. We have a ready from the F1 Pro. We will go ahead and we will continue on for our top 8 matchup. And here we go. They're ready. Do this thing. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Off we run. And you see the winner earlier today of our DAS battle, defeating AvGeek, make our top 8. And just now, the F1 Pro were BongoChan getting the win in a 3-0 sweep over Pollo Salazar in what was a hard-fought battle all around. Oh wow, what a nice double tuck of the Z. Like that. But yeah, very exciting battles across the board so far, and now it is time to determine our first semi-finalist. Both of these two will look at do it, because again, everyone in this bracket, look at her punch their ticket to the Challengers Circuit for December. It would, of course, be an honor to play in that. They can not only make our top 4 today, and not only do that, but also win once we get there. So we got a dirty Tetris from Bongo there on the left side. They can win today and win the next time that they're here on stream. Our semifinals. They'll punch their ticket. And I think both of these two certainly capable of making it. But right now, they got to get through each other. 101, the F1 Pro. 127 for NGC, man, who's got a bit of garbage on that right side of the board. So he thought about putting that T there, but saw the S piece coming. Was able to adjust Very efficient cleanup there. NGC, a couple more burns required. There's a long bar. There's the Tetris. Maintain about a 1 Tetris lead, though is a few lines ahead. But real-time score does have the lead. Another Tetris for both for 2 players here. Puck setups here from NGC is resolved 1. Oh, look at that. The J tug into the Z spin. I love doing that. Now, got the Vits. Look to resolve it. Waiting on a bar, but comes a little bit too late. Another one will show. There's the Vits. Death-defying vertical long bar slide from NGC. Require a few more burns, though, because... yeah, the rest of the pieces, the RNG did not cooperate and give him another long bar as he was hoping for. So is now going to have to take some more burns and will start to fall behind and score just a little bit. 215 for him, 250 for the F1. Bank touches for F1, 285, and a touch for NGC, 264. NGC is 4 lines ahead. We're both clean at this moment in time, so it's just gonna be kind of trading touches back and forth. Gets into some sort of situation, but looks like maybe running with a slight drought. Okay, long bar does show, but looks like maybe a slight drought there on F1's side. Good burns being taken. This is the NGC's chance to catch up. But NGC also having to take some burns. Not a great board. SP's gonna get to the left. That was pretty important that that got there. Otherwise, that would have been nasty. That would have been really tough to get out of. Yeah, good burns by both. We're pretty neck and neck. So we're at that 100 line mark here. Tetris for NGC. He'll go to 324, 308. F1 Pro, who's just a few lines behind, but it's still burning at the moment. There we go. Finally, he's got the right side reopened. Through 102 lines into 311 at a Tetris. 334 through 106, 346 through 108 for NGC. So a very close game here in this first one. Just cannot seem to find an opening to get this down. Tetris ready, way up high. Will long bar show? Yes, it'll show! Dirty Tetris, are you kidding me? Oh my word. Long bar coming just in the nick of time. And a nice dirty triple down the left. Oh my God. We're about to transition here. NGC with the lead. But F1, his hopes are still alive. I'm gonna take a nice skim into transition. Man, was really waiting for that Z, just did not show up in time. Oh my God. F1 trying to navigate this dig. Gets that SP to the left. Tap, 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 but cannot do anything more. 380 the final score, and NGC man at 432 will take the first game in this quarterfinal match. Okay, so we got Hover 3 from NGC. We have the Ready of some sort, of some variety from F1. We will go ahead and continue with this game number 2. Sasha, who will be taking over in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and count him down. Game number 2. We shall continue on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Because again, once again, we will be seeing in just shy of a half hour, we'll be seeing Futures Orange happening. It may happen on Monthly Tetris too if this goes over, but kind of playing it by ear. 2 is certainly putting on a good show. That much I can tell you. At least so far. I mean, that friggin' Tetris, the last game there. What the heck? Like, right before transition. I mean, it ended up throwing him off a bit, I feel like, but it's still nuts. And almost as nuts as that tuck setup right there from NGC. The long bar flat right into an S tuck. Like, what? Like, would not have seen that. But that, of course, my friends, is why he's up there and I'm back here in the booth. Right, that's why he's there and I'm here. So as we kind of get underway here, this game 2, see with the 1-game lead, has the score lead in this one so far as well. Similar line count, 120 to 105, but add a Tetris for NGC, go to 143. Queen boards all around. I mean, seriously, this has been such a exciting set so far. I do think this one could come down to the wire. Especially if we got clean boards going to transition. Man, I mean, like I said, the set that got NGC here certainly came down to the wire and went all the way to game 5. Was almost a reverse sweep, but as NGC nails the line spin, somebody call Vandy. It's a classic move right there that I think he would have liked. Meanwhile, one pro still hanging in there like a pro, just having to take a few burns. Has got that LJ shaped hole towards that left side that working to get opened up. Unfortunately keeps having to put weight on it just based on the pieces that are showing up. So we'll take the burn, the long bar, and another triple here. Now could opt to build on top of this if he wishes. One, yeah, okay, just getting that long bar to the left side. Yeah, she's got a few chambers just with holes. There's kind of some Tetris wells waiting, just not really able to keep this open at the moment. There we go. Nice long bar flat burn. Gonna get that right side reopen. A couple rows off the bottom. And NGC looks like just got out of a crazy situation as well. I was watching F1. Saw a huge sigh of relief from NGC. Not sure what happened, but he's alive and, well, pretty relieved. He's at 404. Got a nice healthy lead over F1, who's at 260. Post thing that is happening. At least according to our friends over at FlexStyle. Post. Oh my goodness. All right, we're about to hit that 100 line marker here. And again, NGC approaching a 200K lead with a nice little adjustment there of that Z. Bank Tetris again at 476, 310 for F1. Got his work cut out for him on the 19 speed, but is tapping, so does have somewhat of an advantage as we get to those faster speeds. Oh, yeah, toast. Love it. All right, just about 15 lines away from transition for our two players. Tetris for F1 will go to 380. 523 for NGC. Was trying to spam that Z over to the left side, just was not able to get it there. So now is, yeah, gonna have to take a couple of burns in order to get back into Tetris scoring position. There we go, yep, nice. You can see he was waiting to see what piece was gonna show up before rotating that J piece. Saw it was the Z, and I was like, okay, cool, I can get rid of this L dependency. There we go. He'll transition 576. A nice solid 18 for him. Meanwhile, F1 going to transition with that burn 451. So over 100K deficit. Come back from here, but he's going to work on that right now. There's a Tetris. Go to 477. NGC on level 20. 612 his score. And another Tetris from NGC. We're just racing along here towards that level 29 screen. You see F1 just trying to up the aggression, but these pieces not cooperating. So has to take some more burns. Longbar shows a bit too early there. My word. Oh, comes a bit too late. So still just trying to keep that right side open. Has to plug it up again so we can take some burns. Now is Tetris ready, but it's over 200,000 points behind now. Bang Tetris, 544 to 726. We're on level 22 for both. And oh no, we're gonna hang that lung on that left side. Oh my goodness. I don't think there's much more you can do there. Gonna have to bust out rolling, but that ain't happening. 544, the final score. And at 757, NGC on a tear that game. Gonna take the 2-0 lead in the set. Wow. Like, what a game. Like, I mean, you can see, like, he was doing what he had to do, was trying to just up the aggression, but just was not able to do so. Had to hang on the left. I mean, that was it. But I guess you could say he's toast after that one. And hello, Dan Vweller. Yeah, I'm doing well. I mean, I did lose to Sodium earlier in a CTL set, but I'm doing well. Oh, come on, NGC. Come on. Come on, game. Oh, come on, game. Busting out the rolling. Oh, man. That game not cooperating. Did not want him to have the max there. That's unfortunate. Oh, man. No, but I'm doing good, though, Dan. Thank you. We have a hover 3. NGC's like, yeah, whatever. Good to go. And Peyton, hello. We have almost 2 ready players here. There we go. Now we got 2 ready players. We'll go ahead, count them down. Game number 3. It is game point in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. A win for NGC. We'll send him to the semifinals. A win from the F1 Pro will send us to another game. Queen boards here to start out. Again, this is do or die for the BongoChan. The big game. See how this all pans out. A nice little dirty triple from F1 to begin. Gonna keep this board under control. There's a long bar. There's a Tetris. 77,000 for him. 93,000 here for NGC, man. We are at the same exact line count. F1's got a puck set up on that right side. Opts to just take the burn. He's like, you know what? Screw it. Not gonna get what I need here. So he's gonna go ahead and just get this back down, get this board reset. In the meantime, NGC scoring a couple more Tetrises there. 163 for him, 110, the F1 Pro. Is now setting up for a nice dirty Tetris well here. Waiting on the bar. But guess what? Oh, finally it shows. All right, there we go. Bang Tetris. About to say, it ain't coming, but it made me eat my words there. That's for sure. $137, the F1 Pro. 192, the NGC, man. Who's a couple lines behind as well. Continue on here, 143. F1, oh, just missing that dirty Tetris down the right there. And that long bar not going to get to the left. But we'll get one over that hung long bar there in column 2. And there we go, dirty Tetris for the F1 Pro. 175 through 65 lines. We're halfway through this 18 portion of the game. 264 for the NGC, man, just a couple lines behind. Nice healthy lead, about 100K. Yeah, you know, you're right. They do have little to no nutritional value, right? Online facts, right? Online facts. Words, at least those of the English language variety, right? Those that are in the English language have less nutritional value than a chicken sandwich. Because at least the chicken sandwich has some nutrition. Yeah, there you go. Online facts. Courtesy of vandweller. Got some digging going on up top on F1 side, but as soon as I say it, he's already good. Gonna get a Tetris there, 299. Still about 100,000 points behind. 394 for NGC, man, out of Tetris 417. You and cheeseburger. You have a cheeseburger? Yeah, I was like one of the first people that got them. Just saw that invite. Cheeseburger. Like, my first thought was, as soon as I got there, I'm like, my first thought is, what is this, another beans server? Like, there's literally, there's a Discord server I'm in. Our good friend BlargMeister had invited me to it a long time ago, right? And yeah, they invited me there, and it's literally just a bunch of sex channels named Beans, just everywhere. It's just beans. There's nothing more to it. It's just beans. Right? And then it's just, and now we've got cheeseburger. So, I'm Peyton with Zach. No, I had no doubt in my mind that was, I didn't have a doubt in my mind that was a real thing. That was happening. Oh, man, we're about to transition here. And I also don't have a doubt that that's going to happen. 582 for NGC, 406 for F1 Pro. Bang Tetris, 430 now. So this is it. F1 going to need a good push here to force a game 4 here. NGC Gonna look to close this out and move on to our semifinals. All right, bank Tetris again for the F1 Pro, 479. We're on level 20, 612 for the NGC, man. Man of GameCube variety. F1, the line dependency down that left side. Not getting the bar, needs it. One for the Tetris, gets it over. We'll score a Tetris, 513. 666 for NGC. F1's in some trouble again, misdrops to J. And that's gonna be it. And NGC, man, at 698 will complete the sweep and has punched his ticket to the semifinals. Wowie. Oh my word. That's what we want. That scene over there. So we'll let him play this out. We'll let him take his victory lap. All right. Try and wrap this up here in a moment. Taking the 3 wins and gotcha. All right, cool. So congratulations to our friend NGC, man. Your bracket winner for the blue bracket. And he has earned his free 40 characters on trophies. All thumbs up all around. That is good stuff. Posing it up. I love it. Give it as a wave as we'll take a look at what that means for our bracket. Oh man, for our bracket, of course, now you got the whole bracket here. So NGC, actually I need to refresh this. I need to refresh this because that is wrong. There we go. He'll await the winner of the orange bracket that we are about to watch in just a few minutes. So I'm not gonna send a raid because I'm gonna pass this over to Sasha, where they will take over to call the Futures Circuit Orange Bracket. So yeah, I will go ahead and get out of here. And yeah, I'll see y'all on the flippy flip. Bye.